Can you tell us a little bit about, is there a difference in planning travel when you're retired versus younger? Like, what are some of the things that come up as people are planning for retirement travel?
Yeah, I mean, I think the main thing I see is that retirees certainly have more time to work with,
Yeah.
which is nice all around, especially if we are talking about bucket list trips. Like I know Australia and New Zealand, it's an area that I specialize in. It is a destination that is on a lot of people's bucket lists, but
Hmm.
it's a long trip,
Yeah.
and it's not an inexpensive flight. So I think that I do plan it for people who are not retired frequently, but typically they max out at about 2 weeks, which is not, it's a good amount of time. Obviously for Americans that's kind of our standard, but it's not a lot when it comes to seeing the majority of two countries. So
Sure.
I think that when people are retired and they've got that time off to really kind of play with, it makes it a lot more comfortable. The trip isn't as rushed, and that way, rather than doing New Zealand on one trip and Australia on another trip, for example, you're only paying that long haul airfare once, and you've got a little more time to work in the trip. So I think time is the biggest piece of it.
Hmm.
Generally speaking, obviously retirees have a little bit more of a budget to work with as well than some of
Sure.
the younger couples, honeymoon couples, and things that I work with. So I think that I just see a lot more time and a lot more of those bucket list trips being requested rather than kind of a typical Mexico Caribbean getaway or something like that for someone who maybe has a shorter amount of time to work with.
Yeah.
Don't miss the rest of the conversation. We've got more great info where that came from. Catch the full episode on Apple Podcasts or wherever you tune in, or visit us anytime at srbadvisors.com.